Now, as search efforts continue, the joint investigation team of police and prosecutors are very much entrenched in evidence and allegations as they try to figure out what exactly happened in those final moments. We connect live to our Eunice Kim, who's following the developments at the NewsCenter. Now, Eunice, additional arrests were made yesterday on crew members. This as we're hearing more about their escape from the ill-fated ferry.
Hi, Jinjoo. That's right. Investigators are reviewing a testimony by one of the escaped crew members who said that walkie-talkies were used to coordinate a last-ditch effort to leave the heavily listed Sewol-ho ferry. Now, according to reports, an evacuation order came down to the engine room, and crew members are said to have traveled through a passageway accessible only to crew to gather on the third floor before making their escape together. Meanwhile, the joint investigation team arrested 4 additional crew yesterday. A chief engineer and first and second mates were among them, bringing the total number of suspects to 7, including the captain and 2 crew members who were arrested over the weekend.
The pressure is definitely on the crew. We heard of a suicide attempt by one of the engineers being questioned yesterday, but investigators are also expanding their probe on the ferry company.
That's right. Investigators are looking into whether too much cargo was loaded onto the ship and whether the cargo were not properly tied down, a practice past employees of the entrenched shipping company are coming out to say was customary for the operator. Investigators are also examining past records to see whether there were any irregularities in the 20-year-old ship's renovation and whether the captain and crew were sufficiently trained in safety procedures. They're also combing through Talk messages and video records from the nearly 500 people who were on board to backtrack those final moments aboard the ship. That's all from me for now. Back to you, Jinjoo.